Okay, well, my day 227. How many days left? I do a countdown. Not sub 100 yet. I guess 140 something. That's too many. I'm gonna be real. Is my dog doing something I shouldn't? Far too many days. Far too many days left. Too many. Anyways, like I always do, I'm just gonna watch this video. This arm hurts, and I'm like, So I'm looking up what it could be, which is never good because it's like this. I'm like, no, I don't think that's like, it's this. I'm like, no, I think I just heard it. Anyways, what happened is I've been using it to hold up my phone and stuff surprisingly more than I normally do. And I know at the beginning my elbow would hurt from all the pressure on it, and then I think my wrist hurt a little bit for sometimes, which is a funny thing because I'm like, I didn't think holding my phone up would really get to me because of like, you're holding up a phone, you do that all the time. But what happened is, yesterday, I used my hand and I went like, not this way, but the other, like, on my back, and I would push up away because my chair in the other room, you've seen it, it's a little bit of this angle. It's so much farther away, backwards, that I need to compensate with this arm. So yesterday, I tried to. Why did my dog bark? I don't know. I tried to. Okay. Sorry, I realized that I should have to probably take care of my dog. So I did. Anyway, so yeah, I was using my arm to push off against my chair behind me. And it felt like my muscles were ripping. Like, it was so not good. It was like literally really painful. Not real, it was painful ripping. And I'm just like, I don't like that. And I'm like, ow, that hurt. But it stopped right away. So I'm like, oh, cool. It must have not done anything actually bad. Maybe it was just like pulled on it weird. I'm like, yeah, it must have been that. But I'm like, it felt like it freaking, ooh. So I'm like, okay, kind of like almost like it detached, but maybe I just stopped pulling it. And it felt like the tension released. So anyway, so what happened was I didn't think it didn't hurt until I tried to sit back down doing the same motion but in reverse, using my arm to lower myself into my chair. Ouch. Ouch. And I'm like, ow. And so what happened is I went upstairs, slept and stuff. It was all fine and dandy until I was trying to do something, and the way I moved, it was the same thing. Like, it doesn't hurt when I push forward, it only hurts if I push like behind me, like with my arm down and behind me. So I'm like, what is happening? So finally I'm like, okay. So I tried like looking it up, and I'm like, okay, there's no concrete, it just goes ouch, it's gonna be fine. So I'm like, okay, it goes ouch, I'm gonna be fine. And so what happened was, I was, when I was looking up, I was like, bruising and swelling, so I just started feeling on my arm, and I'm like, is it swollen? And I'm like, no, I don't think it is. But then I realized there is a bruise on my arm, but I'm like, is that even related? But I still need to email my doctor, being like, hey, doctor, I have this thing where my feet fall asleep. And I don't know if I should make it a primary appointment, like a physical, and bring it up, but I don't know, or if I should just bring it up and get a physical, like 2 different visits. But then she's like, why did you make 2 instead of just 1? The other thing was our car was broken until today. It was like $1,000 to fix our car. $1,000. So I freaking died at that. Like, oh my god. But it was so much was wrong with it that it needed it. And I'm like, wow. Hate that for us. Yay. So, it wasn't good. And, the guy that I agreed to go out with, we talk and text and stuff, which is fine. But, oh my god, I don't know if I can do long hangouts. He's like, next time longer. We should hang out for longer. And I'm like, okay, if we hung out from 6 to like 9 or 10, it was 10. We hung out for 4 hours, dude. That's so long. So if he wants to do long things like that, I can't. I can't. Dude, it was 4 and 5 hours. The other ones were 5 hours long hangout sessions. I can't do that, dude. I'm way too tired. Way too tired. I physically cannot. I haven't done my computer upgrade, and I said I was gonna do it this week. Nope. I didn't, last couple of weeks, I haven't been playing video games, but I know it's fun, but it's just like, I literally didn't have a downtime because of it. So it's like, okay, I can't do things. The only thing that I'm putting first is this. That's it. I can't keep doing that. So it's fine. It's fine. The dog might be trying to steal some trash, but there's no trash worth stealing, so. Anyways, I can't keep doing this, dude. I'm too tired for it. I am stressed to the max. I'm so tired. My arm hurts. I haven't gotten, just, plants, video games, even my testosterone stuff, I haven't done, and then I might have nerve problems, and I should go to the doctor, and, I don't know, man. It's not fun. It's not fun. I might email my doctor being like, hey, I want to go in for a physical, but I also have my feet fall asleep all the time. Bend over, feet asleep. Put a foot up, tie my shoe and stuff. Foot asleep. Just not doing good. My arms fall asleep pretty quick too, but mainly what I'm concerned about are my feet, where I will be laying in bed and my feet are just gonna be like, and I'm asleep now, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's fine, but just every time I bend over, like every single time I bend over at my waist, like I was holding my dog's collar, and obviously shorter than I am, bent over. It's fine. my feet are asleep, just like clockwork. I can't do that. And she's like, oh yeah, that might be nerve problems. You should, my other doctor for testosterone. She's like, that doesn't sound like a testosterone problem. Especially because you had it before testosterone, so I think you should go talk to them. So now I gotta go get that checked out. I haven't emailed because I don't know what to do or say or how. Ugh. You know? I'm so tired. I haven't played any games. I technically watched Jurassic Park. But even that is, You ever have that where you're just like, I can't. Not right now. Yeah. It's just so much. All the time. Yeah. I just feel bad because this guy clearly really likes me. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. But it is, I can't just put him first above me. And it's something that it took me this long to realize. I can't do that. I just can't keep that up. Like, I would love, to just be like, chill, but it's something that I'm like, nah, dude. I need to do stuff. I have my own stuff. I can't make my schedule around you. Yeah, I should say it. That sucks. I don't want to do that. Like, if he's chill with it, but I also feel bad. And be like, yeah, no, let's chill. Let's just still be together. Just don't hang out as much. It's like, but you don't want that. We both know you don't actually want that. Mostly. He's just also a downer. Always. Like, not always. Sometimes he's really happy, and I'm like, yeah, cool. Let's hang out, let's have fun. And then he'll be like, oh, family drama is so tough. And I'm just like, okay. And he's like, I'm a whiny baby. And I'm like, oh my god. Because it's just like, you are whining about things that don't, not like doesn't matter. It's just like, oh, my parents took my car today. Okay, and it's like, I can't walk to the store. It's 100 degrees and it's a mile and a half away. And I'm like, if you really want something to drink, order it. It's like, oh no, I feel bad doing that because I already ordered something else today. Okay, you're paying for it. Who cares? If you really want some juice or whatever you wanted, just do it. Just do it. Don't call other people up. Ask your parents to pick it up later. Drink water instead. I don't know, dude. Like, it sucks. I have that too, where I'm like, oh, I would kill from the first time coffee right now. But we were out of milk completely. I'm like, oh, but that's what I want. But it was like late. I'm like, well, I'm not going out. I can't order because no one was at this point. It was too late to order our coffee. Our coffee people like close at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. So I was like, well, we're done. And, so it's like we couldn't do anything. We can't order groceries. So, like, online like that. So it's like either I had to run out and get it, which we couldn't do because we didn't have a car, or no coffee. Like, I was on the same boat. But he's like, I'm so upset. I'm like, you need to realize you gotta calm down. Sometimes it's not that big of a deal, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because I remember being in a similar boat where I was really going through it mentally and physically. So, like, I get it, I really do. But the thing is, either he needs to want to help himself, or he needs to recognize he has an issue, and I just don't even know if he recognizes he has an issue. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what I needed back then. But I needed a whole new situation. I don't know. I just gotta work through things. But I can't keep throwing help at him when I can't. When I'm doing that, I'm losing myself. I don't know. 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 I'm too tired. I'm tired.